Hey, it's Gabe. I have one more arpeggio substitution for you, so get ready. Superimposing a minor 7th arpeggio over a major 7th chord. Okay, so today what I did is we're in the key of C. I'm going to make it really simple. So it was a C major 7, right? And what I'm doing is, just like the other videos I've kind of been doing this, is I'm going to the third of the chord. So if the chord is C and we're saying C, E, G, so C, E, G, 1, 3, 5, starting on the 3, right? So starting on the E and playing that chord, that 7th arpeggio. So if we're in the key of C, number 3 is going to be in E minor, right? So if you're in the key of C, so 1, 2, 3, E minor is the 3. So I'm going to take those notes that make an E minor and superimpose them over the C as the bass. So if I play that together, you end up with this, right? Which is C major 7 arpeggio. But if I extend the E up to its 7, so if I take the E and I go minor 7, so 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7, so it's E minor 7, E, G, B, D, with the C as the bass. Kind of hear what happens when I keep the C as the bass, but then I'm putting those other notes on top of that new root, right? So like the track that I was doing, like the little demo, it's this, but I'm playing, right, with the C being held the whole time. So what we end up with is the 3 of the C, right? So if C is 1, the E is the 3, the G is the 5, the B is the 7, and then the D, the 7 of the E minor, is now the 9 of the C chord. Alright? So that's in effect what you're doing. So if you start on the 3, you end up 3, 5, 7, 9. So I end up with a C major 9 out of the result of superimposing the E minor 7 on top of the C as the bass. Okay? So like if I held the whole chord, it would look like this, right? So if I took like E minor 7, I'm going to change up the fingers so that I can actually hold all of this together. So I still have E minor 7. Then I'm going to touch the C as the bass. So this is kind of like the result of what would happen like if you superimpose the 3 chord with the 1 as your bass. So the C is the bass, but the E minor 7 is then your chord. Okay. So let me show you just some fingerings, like so that you can use the arpeggio. So I'm going to start on the roots. I'm on the E. I'm going to go 1, pinky is on the flat 3, so the E to the G, right? So 7th fret, 10th fret. Then I'm going to go 9th fret on the 4th string, so 7, 10, 9, then 7 on the 3rd string with my 1st finger. So let me recap that. So I got 7 on the 5th string, 10 on the 5th, 9 on the 4th, 7 on the 3rd. Right? And for the picking on this, you could alternate pick this. Make it like kind of a triplet thing, so like it's 4 notes total, so if you go up 3, right, try and feel the triplet. Okay, if I extend it out to the octave, then I get the full thing, so 1, 3, 5, flat 7, then my 1, and then I'm just going to repeat that same thing an octave higher, so I'm here on my 1, my flat 3, my 5, my flat 7, so let me call those frets 9 on the 3rd, 8 on the 2nd, 7 on the 1st, 10 on the 1st. So this is a great sweep, or again you can alternate pick, right, or sweep it, so down, 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 up, maybe do a pull off, up, things like that, okay? And then let's say we connect them, so we've got the bottom half, so the 7 on the 5th string, and then the top 2 octaves now. Right, connect them. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little economy version of this. So I'm going to go with a down, hammer, down, down, hammer, down, down, hammer. Right, so here's the whole thing. Right, and I might just do a pull-off right now, and then come back up with some up picks, and then do a pull at the back end. So here's the whole thing going up and down. Right, a little more speed. Right, so you can also take like this part of it and actually go up an octave, right? So I've showed this sort of idea in some of the other videos. The only thing on this is the fingering gets a little weird, right? This is nice, like it's kind of spaced. But when I get to here, you gotta go pinky to do a roll, right? It's just a little more awkward, just work it out, right? Right, and again, you can do these like kind of raking sort of things. Right, it's like a Woody Woodpecker. Right, so if I show you like the octave way going this way. Right, and you can slide to connect them. You could do a finger stretch. Right, that'd be like a Holdsworth kind of thing to do. You can make it a string skip, so you could go like this. So I'm going to start on the 3rd string. It's the same notes as if I did this. Right, so like taking like the lower part of what I showed you, but then like extending it to the octave. Right, but this is a little awkward. Be done, right? Or that you would take it as a 3 notes per string thing, but make a string skip. So, right, so I'm going 7 on the 3rd string, 9 on the 3rd string, 12 on the 3rd string. Then on the 1st string, 7, 10, 12. So it's big stretches for your fingers. If this is too much, like change the key, move it up higher, and just kind of work on it. Right, so you could pick that. You could hammer it, if you could do the tapping, right? So like you might do like your pentatonic kind of thing with this hand. Use the other hand to tap the upper notes, right? Whatever you kind of want to do with it, right? So I think that should give you enough to keep you busy for a little bit of time. So what I'm going to do in a future lesson is show you how to connect together like all the superimposing arpeggios that I've already showed you, right? So like just to recap, I've showed you how to do major 7 arpeggio over a minor 7 chord, a minor 7 flat 5 over a dominant, and then we just did minor 7 over a major 7 chord. So what that is like I've showed you a 2-5-1. So we've covered like the 2 chord right now, or excuse me, the 1 chord. So if we go back, like I'm going to show you how to connect it together. So if we play a 2-5-1, like D minor, G7, C, and you go to the 3rd of each of those chords, you're going to end up with some interesting results. So get ready for that, and I will see you next time. All right.